Everything that can go wrong with filming has gone wrong. I filmed a video last week. It was a whole day of me working. I had a lot of orders last week. So I was like, okay, you know what? Perfect. I just took advantage of the fact that I had orders to work on. So I filmed that. I was transferring over some other things from my SD card, the one that had that footage in it. And then a few hours later, once I got my laptop ready, I realized that the SD card was missing. It was the micro SD card. I don't know what happened. I'm like 99.1% sure that I didn't take it out of the adapter, which is this. So this is what it looks like. And then this right here is the micro SD card. I don't think I took it out because, you know, it's kind of snug in there. But I do remember that when I unplug this, it's usually hot. So I was like rubbing it or kind of like touching it because I wanted to see how hot it was. And I'm assuming when I did that, I accidentally rubbed it and it went somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, I spent the last 3 days flipping our house upside down trying to look for this SD card. Last night, finally, I gave up. I was like, there's no way that it could be anywhere else. So I lost that footage and I was so bummed out about it because that was a whole video. It was a whole week wasted pretty much because I upload once a week. So here I am. I know I wanted to record today, but I forgot to charge my camera last night. When I went to go turn it on today, I realized that the battery was dead, my DJI. And that's the camera that I use during the summer because of my AC. You can hear it less when I use this mic. I could attach it to this camera or like connect it or something. I don't think I want to. I think it's I don't know. I'd rather just use this with the camera that I bought it with, which is the whole point of me having that camera, because I can use this. I don't have to worry about connecting it. I don't have to worry about anything like that because it goes with it. So I'm gonna have to work in the heat just because I don't want there to be that background noise for you guys. And if I turn it on and off, then my electricity just skyrockets. So I'm trying not to do that. I could choose to not record, but because that freaking SD card is missing, you know, it's not missing, it's gone. We're gonna take it as an L and just move forward. But because of that, I absolutely need to record today. I have a few orders to work on today, so I figured let me make a video out of this because otherwise what would I bring you? And then of course I turn on this camera. There's no SD card, so I put in an SD card. It's not fitting. Something happened, it broke, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's in that SD card so that I can figure out what I'm gonna do with it. But I have another one here. This camera's about to freaking die, of course. I have backups. I just don't know if they're charged. My camera's charging at 1%. I think we're just gonna have to power through it. There's no way I can work in the heat. There's absolutely no freaking way. You're gonna hear the AC noise in the background. It is what it is. I'll try to time lapse as much as I can, but yeah, that's just a little update with me trying to film and me trying to get content for you guys. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Like I said before, I have a few orders to work on, so I'm gonna get those orders printed, organized, and we'll go from there. So I have three. First battery died, and I just put the second one. The second one is looking full, so let's see how long that lasts, because sometimes it'll say full and it'll die within like 5 minutes because it's the non-OEM one. This is the actual Sony one, but my backup ones are not Sony, just Amazon ones. But anyway, I have 3 orders to do today. I have a unicorn cake topper, bad to the bone cupcake toppers, set of 12. And this one was very surprising. It's my acrylic God Bless with a personalized name cake topper. That is the first time I've sold that topper that wasn't the custom order. I just cut the pieces for the acrylic topper. Name on the bottom, you see, it got cut off. So I did have to recut just that part. The reason why I got cut off is because it's very, very intricate. Because it's double name, I had to make it much smaller. So that's why it got cut off like this. I am going to write in my little book of spells some tips for future me. I don't know if I have anything for that already, so I'm just gonna look. I don't think I have any. What I like to do in this little book of spells is put any tips that I need for any of the toppers or anything, any material that I use in my silhouette. I like to add tips and tricks because the settings that you find on Silhouette Studio is not always correct, or it's not always the right one for that blade or for that material or for your machine. The temperature might be off, the weather might be off, it might be too dry. This just helps my future self from frustration. All right, so for this one, because I have quite a few things to write about, I'm gonna write it on this page. Not only do I need to know the offset of the font, this font is a very, very thin font that you cannot, there's no way that you can cut vinyl with this font unless it's HTV. HTV, no problem, but just regular vinyl, I feel like does not work with this font. So I designed regular, whatever the phrase or name is, and then I offset it. The offset is a specific one. So this one is acrylic topper offset. I also need to put that if it's gonna be a double name or the name is big and I have to make it smaller, not big, if the name is longer and I have to make it smaller, then I have to cut this separately. I'm gonna leave that note for myself to make sure that I cut things separately, and I have to change the force if it's smaller. So if I cut this separately, I have to change the force to 15. So that's just little notes that I like to write to future me. That way she doesn't have as many headaches the second time around and she doesn't waste as much material. I got my little note already done. I have everything else cut for this God Bless cake topper. I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a card, a greeting card that was inspired by the same pieces that I used for this cake topper. So I have plenty of pieces for that cake topper. I want to cut everything that I need to cut and leave it cut. I'm gonna have to do so much editing because if only you guys saw in real time how I've been speaking, I feel like I forgot how to speak. I keep messing up my words and everything's all over the place. But anyway, I think it's maybe I need coffee. I don't know what it is. I couldn't sleep last night and maybe I need coffee, so I think that's what it is. Or I can't even say that I haven't vlogged in a while because it was only last week. But anyway, I am going to cut everything that I need to cut for the rest of the toppers. I already figured out what I need to cut and I put it in these little post-it notes. So I'm gonna do that really quickly because I do have to go pick up my daughter soon. So before I pick her up, I want to make sure that all these things are cut so that way when I come back from everything that I have to do, I can start working on getting everything together. Because my goal for today is to complete everything. To make it, to prepare it for shipping, and to ship it out. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the rest of the pieces that I need to cut, lay them out, and I feel like, well, I'll do a good time.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse.
My watch just reminded me that it is time to stand up, and I figured right now would be the perfect time to talk to you guys about something new that I've been implementing into my small business routine. As you guys saw, I have spent the last 20 minutes, even though for you guys it's condensed, but I have spent the last 20 minutes working on getting everything cut. That's how I spend most of my time here at the office. I'm constantly sitting down. Whether it's on the computer or making stuff, I'm constantly at my desk. And that sucks because I have a 10,000 step per day goal. With me sitting here all the time, I don't constantly make that goal, even if I take a walk later on at nighttime. But now, thanks to Yiso Fitness, I have a treadmill that I can use at any time of day. Whether it's before coming to the office or after, I have a treadmill that is not only space saving, but affordable as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, working out for me is not fun. There are some people out there that enjoy it. Not I. I don't like to work out. But I love the feeling after a great workout. Like, you have... If you guys work out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I always find working out so boring. Even if I have the best music. Like, my playlist could be bomb AF. So what I started doing was playing YouTube. And it would be on my phone or whatever. And honestly, the phone is so small and it's just annoying. The Yiso T1M Plus treadmill has a casting feature. You can cast from your phone directly to the screen. Which is amazing because now I have a nice big picture for me to watch. Instead of having to struggle with my little tiny phone. So whether you're a YouTube girly or you like to watch shows while you work out, this is the perfect treadmill for you. Now, if you're worried about space, I got you. This treadmill is space saving because it folds, and that's number one for me because even though our workout area is my old office, that office was very, very small. But with the T1M Plus treadmill, I don't have to worry about that because all I have to do is fold it up and it saves so much space. So if you guys want to join me on my fitness journey, on my 10,000 steps per day minimum, we're gonna start off small, and you're in the market for a new treadmill, please check out Yiso Fitness. I will have a special discount code for you guys because even though the treadmill is already discounted, you best believe I'm gonna hook you up with a discount code. I'll leave all the info in the description down below. Thank you Yiso Fitness for sending me the treadmill for review. The last piece that I needed to be cut just finished cutting. Perfect. Perfect. So now I can go and get my daughter because what time is it? 9:48. All right, I gotta run. Hello, I'm back. I got everything cut, so that is very, very good. I just have to set up my piles. Oh wait, no, this one is broken. It cut off. All right, so we have the unicorn stuff. And I also cut just a couple extras. And usually I cut more than that. I usually cut a lot of extras. This time I needed the machines to do their job really, really quickly. I think extra number 2s and 1 extra cloud for the unicorn topper. Other than that, everything was exactly the amount that I needed. Like this, the exact amount I needed for the bad to the bone hands. Oh, and I did cut extra hands. Whoops. But this one was done pretty quickly. I was surprised. I don't think I'm gonna weed out all of them though. I'm just gonna weed out the 4 that I need. If I can find them. Oh my goodness, that is really, really close. Alright, I can't do it with that side. I have to do it with this side. There we go. Oh my goodness, I designed this really, really, really close. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, do I have food on my face? I picked up my daughter and we were supposed to come back. We're about to shower and get ready for work, but she didn't have time. She ended up running so late, so we just went to Dunkin' and grabbed breakfast and lunch for her. And then I also grabbed breakfast for myself because I was hungry. I didn't know I was hungry until we actually got there and she ordered her stuff and I'm like, you know what? I'll order 2 because I'm starved. Usually my cafecito in the morning is more than enough. And lately I've been doing cafecito with toast, but it's a specific bread that I like. It's really grainy. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's Dave's, but it's so good. With a little bit of butter, it's really good. Not the best, not the healthiest. I swear I feel like I have something on my face, but I don't have a mirror. Oh my goodness gracious. It got stuck. Uh-oh. The vinyl got stuck on itself. Wait, did this not cut all the way? Come on, we're not gonna waste material here. There we go. Doing very good with time. By 2 o'clock, I wanna be done with all of this because I do have to go pick up my daughter. I don't wanna come back into the office. I wanna be done with everything and then just relaxing for a bit up until we have to go to soccer practice and, you know, make dinner and all that before, way before soccer practice, because I do have to eat by 5. Well, since I ate at 10, I don't have to eat till 6, but I'm gonna keep telling myself 5 so that way if it does go a little bit over, then I'll be okay. But yeah, let me work on getting all these things together. I'm trying to rush over here, and this is why you're not supposed to rush, because I find myself not only with this but with 3 other things. I put the tape on the wrong side. So this tape is supposed to go on this side so that I could attach it to the 2 outline, right? I put all the adhesive on this side, on the wrong side. I did it for this guy over here, I did it for the rainbow, and I did it for the clouds. Remember how I said I had everything cut and everything was good to go and I didn't have anything else to do as far as cutting with the machines? I lied. I was completely wrong. I have 1 piece that I need to make for the acrylic cake topper. Everything else is pretty much ready to go except for the hot gluing part. So all of that is ready. I just need to finish up this guy. And it has a gold border that I completely forgot about. Where is it? It's this border right here that I forgot. I can't find it, by the way. I cannot find this border. I looked everywhere in Silhouette Studio. I don't know if I accidentally erased it and then saved it, but I cannot find it. And it's driving me insane because I'm gonna have to design it all over again. And that's very time consuming. I redesigned the border piece that I needed to do. I want to make sure that it is the perfect fit. So we're going to do that together. I measured it on Silhouette Studio, but you guys already know that. In Silhouette Studio or anything on the computer, it's different than when you cut it and have it in person. So that's why I always like to try with the first one. And if it doesn't work out, just go from there. I cut a whole bunch of crosses as well because I had some space on the inside. So that's just extras for next time. Alright, so this is my piece, and this piece already looks thicker than the one that I've used previously. I know you guys can't see, but I think that's gonna fit very, very well. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can make it a little bit bigger. Not bigger, but like wider in a sense. I think if I move it around, I think that should be fine, honestly. I guess it depends on the name, but that should be fine. While my hot glue is warming up, I have to do something that I meant to do a very, very long time ago. And I feel so bad because I still haven't done it. We're gonna get right into it. This is small business support, a small business shout out. And this is for Cedar and Saltwater Cove. I shared this on my Instagram when I finally picked it up from my mailbox, but I forgot to share it with you guys. I did open the package and I shared a snippet on Instagram. So that part is done, but I never unboxed the stickers. This business is owned by Caitlin, so shout out to you, Caitlin. Thank you again for these stickers. Oh my gosh, these stickers are so cute. Reminder, never forget how wildly capable you are. That is such a good reminder. I really need to figure out how I want to display all my stickers because I have a lot. For somebody that doesn't use stickers and somebody that just isn't a sticker girly, I have a lot of them. I am enough. Yes, I am. Bad bitch juice. I love that. This is one of the ones I picked out. I do not feel bonita, I feel stressita. Halloweeny is coming up. This one is perfect for Halloweeny. Iced latte with a double shot of serotonin, please. This is so cute. I love this. I just recently used these guest check receipt thingies at my market and I was obsessed. And then of course we have my absolute favorite, Ill People. This is my favorite one. This one describes me to the T. I'm gonna add these stickers to my collection of other stickers. I have so many. A lot of them are like freebies. I ordered some from Stickers by Sam. And then there's a couple that my daughter's friend, he made when they were in school. So I have those as well. You guys saw that I did this with the stickers by Sam, and then I had some other stickers. So I made a phone case out of one. This is my favorite phone case in the whole wide world. But other than that, I don't know. Like, I don't want to put it on a water bottle. I don't want anything to happen to the stickers because some of them aren't waterproof. I was thinking of maybe doing it on a laptop case for my laptop. I might have to do that. I might have to do like a laptop case. That way I can display all of these instead of just having them tucked away. But anyway, thank you so much, Caitlin. I love all of my stickers. Guys, make sure to check out Cedar and Saltwater Co. I also need to post on YouTube. So I need to give a shout out because I had someone else join my membership. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna give them a shout out and then I'll come back. I just posted the shout out, but I also want to give a video shout out to Real Life with Mama Kim and Craftiella Designs. Thank you guys so much for joining my membership. So I spoke about this in my footage that I lost. I shared all the details and everything, and I honestly don't remember what I said, but I forgot about it up until now, until I realized that I had to give the shout out. So I have 2 memberships on YouTube. Because the IG membership turned out so well, I've been enjoying sharing. For every time that I post at least one thing that only my members get to see. So because that did so well, I wanted to try it here on YouTube, and it was something that I have been trying to figure out for months. I'm talking about, like, I wanted to do this a very long time ago, but I'm like, I don't know if I'll have enough time to make specific content just for my members. I don't know what kind of content they want to see. I don't know what I can give to my members that'll make it worth it. I sat down and I like did a whole bunch of research. I wrote down lists, I wrote down ideas and things like that. And I feel like I'm at a place right now that I know exactly what I want to give back to my members. I was kind of like a little about it because I'm like, why would I want people to pay for my content when it's here for free? Like, I'm here to share everything with you guys. But honestly, it is becoming so hard to be, number one, a small business owner, but also a content creator nowadays. It is really, really hard. So I feel like in order for it to make sense, in order for me to be able to continue this creative career, in order for me to be able to share all of these things with you guys, I have to make sure that I am making it worth my while, in the sense that I have to also make income. Even though, yes, I want to share everything, I'm still going to continue to do that, but I figured my members can have a little bit more perks than everyone else. So I have 2 tiers. I have amiguitas and I have amigotas. Amiguitas, you guys get shout out. I respond to your comments first. You guys get to see my videos before anybody else. Once we hit like 8 or more members, I believe, your name will come up on my videos and on my channel and all that. For amigotas, which is the next level up, there's only 2 levels. It's everything as amiguitas, but you guys also get specific content only for you. So shorts and videos that are only available to amigotas, so that nobody else will be able to see. I'm really excited about that because I have ideas, but first we have to get the ball rolling to see if anyone signs up for amigotas. So everything is like a test run kind of, but I already have an idea of what I want to do. Right now, for my 2 members, you guys get to see my videos on Mondays, whereas everybody else gets to see them Wednesday. I've also been doing shout outs, so I do shout outs on my channel, like on the post, and I'm also gonna do shout outs on the videos. So that's gonna be for everyone that signs up. I also want to do live onlys for my members. That's like a big thing that I want to do for my amigotas. So once we get a few members in there, I'm definitely, like, that's one of the first things that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a members only live. If you guys are interested in any of the perks that I spoke about, definitely check it out. I'll leave the membership link in the description box. It would mean the world to me if you do support me, but I do ask one thing. If you have the means to do so, then I would love for you to sign up. If you don't, please do not worry about becoming a member. Everything is still gonna stay the same for everyone else. It's just additional perks. There is no need for you to go into debt, for you to stress about money, any of that, just so that you can get into this membership. That's the last thing that I want you to do. But if you do have the extra income, if you do have the extra means to support me, it would mean the world to me. My heat gun should be warm. It should be hot. It should be ready. I'm gonna turn on the AC now, and I'm going to hot glue all of the pieces that I need to hot glue to get these orders done. my shipping labels, and these are my business cards. This is the part where we write thank you cards and give shout outs. We have Mary, Caitlin, and Brandy. Caitlin is this one, Brandy is this one, and this one is Mary. I feel so bad because the footage that I lost, I gave small business shout outs to the 2 businesses that purchased nameplates from me. So we're gonna do Mary, Brandy, and Caitlin. I'm gonna start off with the cupcake toppers because that's easy peasy. I got all 3 packages ready to go. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. Don't forget to check out Ye Soul Fitness if you guys are on a fitness journey like I am. I'm trying to get my steps in. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to the very end, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Ciao.